Let's say that I'm going to a supermarket and I'm going to buy 5 boxes of donuts. So I bought 5 boxes of donuts. And there are 3 donuts in each box. Okay, so let's take a look. We want to figure out how many donuts do we have. So let's take a look at the picture first. So I have 5 boxes. Let's say my first box, and I'm going to draw some donuts. Okay, so that's my first box, and there are 3 donuts in the box. And I know this looks like a traffic light, but I meant to draw a box and 3 donuts inside. Anyways, this is my first box of donuts, and then I have my second box. 1, 2, 3. And then my third box. 1, 2, 3. And then my fourth box. 1, 2, 3. And then my fifth box. 2, 3. So to figure out how many donuts do I have altogether, we'll have 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. So we're just going to combine all the donuts together, which that's addition, right? So I have 3 donuts from the first box. I'm going to add 3 donuts from the second box. And I'm going to add 3 donuts from the third box, add 3 donuts from the fourth box, and then add 3 from the fifth box. Well, we just talked about addition. That's the idea of combining. So if you combine all this, 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12, and 12 plus 3 is 15. So we have a total of 15 donuts, right? So as you can see that in this case, we just keep adding the 3 5 times altogether. So let me make a note right here. We have 5 of these 3s. 5 boxes of donuts, and each box there are 3 donuts inside. 5 of the 3 donuts. And there's another operations that can help us to do this kind of calculations. Note, because we are just keep adding the same number over and over again, and that's what we call the multiplication. That's the concept, that's the idea of the multiplication with whole numbers. Another way to write this is, we can say this is 5, because we have a total of 5 boxes. 5 times 3. I have 5 boxes, and each box has 3 donuts, and altogether have 15. So this is the idea of multiplication, and that's what we're going to talk about today. That's multiplication. And what multiplication is, which is just repeated addition. You just keep adding the number over and over. You have to just count how many of the same number that you're adding. In this case, we have 5 of the 3s that we're adding, so we are doing 5 times 3. So multiplication is a repeated addition. Okay. And to figure this out, when you want to do 5 times 3 is equal to 15, when you see this kind of question, this means 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. You have 5 of the 3s. To do this question faster, you must remember the multiplication table. You must remember the multiplication table. Must remember the multiplication table. Okay. Otherwise, if you have to do the questions, let's say 9 times 4. Let me draw a box. This is just my side note. If you want to do 9 times 4, if you want to figure this out, 9 times 4 means we have 4, and we're trying to add up 9 of the 4s. This means This means 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I need one more. Let's put it in the front. I have 9 of the 4s. 9 times 4 means you write down 9 of the 4s, and then you are going to add up all these 4s together. So you can do this by just regular addition. 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, 16 plus another 4 is 20, 20 plus another 4 is 24, and then you have 28, and then you have 32, and then altogether you have 36. Right? If you add all these 9 4s together, you get 36. But if you memorize the type table, then you will know 9 times 4 is equal to 36 by the times table from the multiplication table. Okay. So let's look at another situation. Let's take a look what happens if I want to buy 3 boxes of donuts. And let's say I have 5 donuts in each box. So in that case, I just have a 3 box, and let me draw the first box and have 5 donuts inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have my second box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then my third box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to add up all the donuts, I have 5 from here. I need to combine. I need to add 5 from the second donuts. From the second box. And then I need to add 5 donuts from the third box. So 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is again 15. But notice that right here we are adding 5 up. We are adding 3 of the 5s. So 3 of the 5s. And that's the idea of 3 times 5. 3 times 5. And that's also equal to 15. Right? Because we just count, that's equal to 15. Right? 5 plus 5 plus 5 is 15. So 3 times 5, it's equal to 15. Okay? And I want to point out that as we can see right here, I get 5 times 3 is equal to 15, and 3 times 5 is also equal to 15. So let me write down a note right here. So note, 5 times 3 is equal to 15, and then 3 times 5 is equal to 15. So in this case, notice that it doesn't matter how you multiply these two numbers, and you still get the same answer. The idea is that the order of multiplication doesn't matter. It's very similar to addition, right? And that's what we call the commutative property of multiplication. It works with other numbers too, not just 3 and 5. So if we have let's say 9 times 4. Again, to do this, you will have to write down 4 9 times and add them up. Or you can just remember the times table. 9 times 4 is equal to 36. But if you have 4 times 9, again, this means that you are going to write down 9 4 times. But if you memorize the times table, you will see that 4 times 9 it's also equal to 36. Okay, and let me just write it down quickly. This means, as I pointed out earlier, this means you do 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are going to do this long calculation. That's what it means. And if you have 4 times 9. This means 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. So the 9 in front of the 4, 9 times 4, means you write down the 4 9 times. The 4 times 9, the 4 right here. This means you write down the 9 4 times. If you add these two up together, I bet you will get 36. We did this earlier already, and if you add up all these 9s right here, you also get 36. Because multiplication is commutative. And next, we'll talk about the division.